I do have your gloves. Yes, they're on the chair.
Say that again?
They are on the chair. Gotta find all my buddies here. Let them in. Hello everyone. Hi Deborah, how are you? Just about to get suited up and we're going to do an awful lot of work on our bees. We're in upstate New York and I'm getting a little bit nervous because this is probably going to be the last day that I'm really gonna be able to fix things with my bees before the winter hits. So I've got a lot of work to do. If you could invite some people in, I'd really appreciate that. That would be amazing. Let's get some people on here. I'm gonna start getting suited up. And so I am Grandma, I'm from Central New York. I'm a beekeeper and you're about to see thousands of bees, so stay tuned. And look, there's one right there. That one was a hornet or a wasp. So hopefully I can get suited up before they decide to come after me. Hopefully you won't see me get stung today. That is the goal. So I'm gonna put my suit on here, get ready to go. I'm waiting for my husband to get my smokers ready for me so we can treat the bees before we get too deep into the hives to calm them down. They'll go in and they'll start eating up some honey. And they won't be able to bend in half to sting at that point if I give them enough of that. So what I'm doing, for you that don't know anything about like a suit or anything, let me back up, walk behind the camera please, thank you. So my suit has straps on the bottom and little rubber pieces down the bottom. I'm being brave today. I had some crows passing over. And I'm only wearing my mesh shoes, so hopefully they don't get my feet. I really should be putting my boots on for this, but I think that hopefully they'll be merciful on me. I'm going to tuck this in all the way around so that they don't decide to come after my ankles. I got Grandpa here helping today. Want to say hi? You sort of wave. You got to come in the camera though. They can't see you way over there. There he is. Grandpa's going to give me a hand. And we're going to get all suited up and you're going to see some really cool stuff. So hang in there, and everybody, if you could share it out, I'd really appreciate it. We have so much work to do, and to be honest with you, I am just at a little bit of a loss because I can't find one of the queens in one of my hives. That's the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to go into this one hive and we're going to see between the two of us if we can spot this queen. Couldn't find her the other day. It's a smaller hive, and I'm quite concerned that maybe their queen, something's happened to her, or possibly she's just not laying. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go in there and look again. But like I said, I gotta get all suited up here. I'm having issues. Hold on. Hardest part is getting these things tucked into my shoes. Because if I don't get it tucked in good, they're gonna go right in and get my ankles. So we take our time putting on our suits just to be cautious. It's very important to protect ourselves because of the fact that, you know, a beekeeper can be a keeper for a long time and been stung many times, but all of a sudden your body could say, nope, now I'm allergic. So we're gonna try to avoid that. Hello everybody, if you could share this out, I'd really appreciate it. Just getting my bee suit on. Got to cover up my cool shirt, it says show me the honey. So I really appreciate y'all sharing, tapping the screen, and you could give me a heart me if you want to. That would be fantastic. Just starting out on here, only been live a few times, and I'd like it to be successful so that we can continue doing it, and a lot of people would learn about our honeybees, the importance of them, what we have to do, to be honest with you, it's an awful lot to get you honey, and that's why you'll see that the price of honey in the store is not the same as a beekeeper's, because a lot of times the honey that you'll buy in a store is not real honey. It's actually been cut down with sugar water. I am feeding my bees sugar water now, but I've already pulled my honey for the season, so that's just going to be a source of nutrition for them now. So let's see, I got a little hole down here if you can see that, so I got to make sure that I zip this up properly. They have to be overlapping inside so the bees cannot get in. You ever wondered how a beekeeper's suit worked? This is it, guys. And then if I just do this, if I go like that, this is touching my chin, they can sting right through it. So I've got to make sure that I take this Velcro and I pull it way down here. That's going to keep that screen away from my face when I look down. Okay, this is totally zipped. I've got no holes anywhere. Let me grab my gloves. Can you get those, John? Can you get? We'll sleep after. Could you get those smokers lit? Because I'm almost ready to go. Thank you so much. Now the next thing I got to do is I'm going to go and put my gloves on, and I'm going to pull this weight right down almost onto the palm of my hand, because I have to make sure that this rubber piece overlaps inside the leather, because they can sting through this material. But if I have 3 layers plus one more with the leather, they can't get my arms or my wrists or hands. Well, they can get your hands through the leather if they really, really wanted to. I've had it happen probably twice. So now I've got that piece of rubber for my arm sleeve down inside here. If you're wondering what the yellow stuff is all over my gloves, it's called propolis. It's a glue that the bees use to glue their hives together. Stops wind, and it stops other predators from getting in a lot of times. I mean, not all of them. You're going to see that. Sure, you're going to see other things in there that aren't supposed to be. So let's see, where did I put my other glove? Pocket. Thanks for being with me, guys. Thanks for sharing out. Let's make this this live huge. I want lots of people to learn about bees. And I probably won't be going into the bees many more times this year, because once it's above 50 degrees, and right now it's 60, or I'm sorry, when it's below 50 degrees, you shouldn't be opening up your hives, because it's very detrimental to the brood. The brood has to be kept at, oop, he's got it lit, coming right my way, woohoo! It's all right. Just like to breathe. Okay, breathing's important. It's overrated. No, I don't think it is. Okay, so I'm wrestling with my sleeve, sorry. Alrighty then. Let me get this elastic pushed inside here, and we will get moving. I think I am safe. Zipper, double check. No holes in the screen anywhere. This zipper is good. Overlap, pull it down. I always double check everything. All right, y'all ready to see some bees? Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start. I need a hive tool in my junk here. There you go. And I'm probably gonna need this. Can't grab it. Can you get that brush for me? And we're also gonna need the this screen here. So the big screen.
Yeah, I'm looking for the brush.
Oh, did it fall somewhere? All right, let me get you guys set up so you can see here. And they're already coming after me. I have a feeling that you're gonna see an awful lot of bees, guys. All right, if you come around this side, John, if you have to, come around behind the camera, but stay on that side if you can. All right, do you want to go ahead and start by smoking the front of this hive for me, hon?
Yeah,
so he's going to do that. So that's going to calm our bees down a little bit. Give it like 3 puffs at that front entrance hole. Put it right up there and puff it in. 1, 2, 3. Great, okay, good. So we're gonna wait just a minute. And we're gonna wait for these bees to eat some honey and go back into the hive, calm themselves down just a little bit. I keep looking to see if you're getting a good shot here. Yeah, that's a hornet. Good job. Yeah, the hornets will actually attack my bees. So we don't let them stick around if we see them. So I'm going to open up the top of this hive. This is hive number 5. We were actually in here the other day searching for our queen, and I couldn't locate her. So I'm a little nervous that there could be an issue, and I can't go into the winter with this hive not knowing whether my queen is going to be okay or not. Could you turn that somewhere so it's not going in my face? Thanks. All right, I'm going to take this right out of here. I'll just set it right here. This is a feeder. Don't even open it because there's a lot of bees in there. We'll just let them set. That's not good. Did you see what I just did?
Yep.
I knocked the screen over the side of the deck. I'm going to need that. Well, let's get you guys out of here. A few casualties. It happens. Not on purpose, trust me. Every one of my little bees I want to save because I actually will get 1 teaspoon of honey from every single one of my bees. And I'll tell you, that adds up when you got 60,000 bees in a hive. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some smoke up here. And they're going to calm right down for me there. I'm going to crack this open. Now, when you're doing the tops of your hive, or the opening them up, probably not going to hear the sound on this one. You should be pushing down as you're pulling up, because when you break the propolis seal, it won't make as big of a noise. And I'm just going to set that down behind right now. There's not that many bees on it. All right, can you guys see in here okay? I think we'll be a little closer and a little bit down. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my seat before I sit down, because I don't want to get stung in the backside. Because if you sit on a bee, they're definitely going to sting you. So I'm going to pull out this first frame. And they haven't done a whole lot on these frames yet. This is wax that I've put on there that I have just painted on, so they don't have to make that. You can go ahead and set that aside, maybe on the rack on the other side of the deck for right now. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking through this. Most likely my queen is not going to be in this top, but because last time I could not find her, I am going to search everything. I want to find my queen if I can, and then what I need to do, okay, you're going to have to move. Yes, that's it, because you were put in a shadow. Okay, we are looking for a bee that has a blue spot. Do you see her anywhere? And if she rubbed it off, she's a very big bee. So, and I do not see her here. Do you, John?
No.
All right. So she's not there.
Definitely not there.
All right. Let's keep on moving here. I know you guys don't like me in here, do you? My beautiful girls. I like to sing to my bees sometimes. This one is really, really heavy. Oh my goodness. So that means that this one is full of honey. Hopefully you guys can see it. So we are looking for a bee that has a blue dot. Okay, it's like Where's Waldo with bees. Come on guys, help me out. Let's see. Anybody find Waldo? I do not see Waldo. Do you, John?
Who are you going to call me, Waldo?
No, I'm looking for Waldo.
No, I know.
She's not here. Let's keep going. I bet you she's down in the bottom, but we're going to search all of these. Now, these bees are getting a little bit feisty, and they're going to start going after my hands. I need you to step that way so the sun will go across here. Thank you. Best you can. All right. Everybody wants to see the bees. Heavy, heavy. All right. Now this is got... You know what? Well, no, I better not do that. All right. This has got no queen on it. But I do see... Can you look down into these holes? You might be able to see better than I can. Do you see tiny little white eggs in any of those holes?
No.
I mean, they are little, honey. Let me switch places with you.
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to have the sun to my back to be able to see the eggs. They are so minute. Go ahead. All right, so let me get the sun to my back here. And I know now you got a bigger shadow. Let's see if I can see. Okay, so that is all. There's shiny liquid in there, and that's nectar. I don't see her anywhere there. And how about this side? Okay, yes, I see eggs in there. I'm pretty sure. Man. Yeah, I see eggs in there. They're tiny little dots. So our queen is in here and she is laying. So I guess I don't have to worry about that. I saw them for sure. Now I got a bee on my finger. All right, so I want to spot her now. So let's see if we can find her. Okay, now that I saw the eggs, you can switch back with me.
Okay.
She's definitely laying. Those were about 1 day old eggs. So that's good. I feel a little better about that. So I believe she's in here.
Ooh, right there.
Okay, can you guys see her? There's our queen right there. She is starting to rub off her. Go in there and see if there's a blue marker. Please, please. Everybody see our queen? I hope so. Is there a blue marker in there? Any marker in there? Quick, quick. She's gonna fly to the other side here. All right, good eye. Thank you so much. Do you see a pen?
No.
That's not good. Okay. Well, that's a really good thing for us. That means our search is over. We know she's there. We know she's laying. All right. So that is a good thing for this hive. So let's go ahead and put this hive back together the way it was. And then we've got to do some other things for this hive. Now that I know she's there and she's okay. Wonderful. So that's what happened the other day. She was in the top box when I moved it. Could you bring me that other frame from the deck, please? I hope you guys can see what we're doing here. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put the top board back on here. Okay? We can get it out. I just stuffed it down behind it. It was caught. Let's put that top board back on there. Now we're going to go over to one of our other hives. We'll just stick this on top of it, just upside down real quick. Just lay it over the top. Okay.
Oops.
All right, so that protects them from predator bees right now. Did you get stung?
No. Heard a tear.
Okay, you're good, right?
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to I guess, let's check 4 out. We got to take 4 down to, let's see, we got to take one of our supers. Oh man, I wish I could see the screen to see if you guys could see. Hold on, I'm going to stand right in front for a second. I think, yep, you can see. All right, wonderful. Thank you very much. I heard something. I don't know what just happened, but I really appreciate it. You guys want to keep sharing out. We're going to just keep going in our hives. We've got an awful lot of work to do today. I'm going to need another smoker, John. So I'm going to try to calm these bees down just a little bit. I got one crawling up my arm. Be nice now. Be nice, be nice. There you go. Come on, get off me. Get off me, be nice. There you go. Off you go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start going to the top of this hive. And I hope you guys are in a good position. I really can't see the screen. So I'm hoping that you can see. Oh man. You know what? Yeah, okay, now I can see it. All right. So we've got to take this hive down to a smaller size because we can only have 2 of the brood boxes on for the winter and 1 super. So this top box has got to go somewhere. And if I can get enough frames in this, we'll just transfer this over to hive number 5 because hive number 5 is a brand new hive. They don't have enough supplies, and so I'm going to have to do that to protect them for the winter. All right, let's see what we got in here. So again, when you open up your top of your hive, you're going to go ahead and press this in here to pry open that propolis, but you're going to push down as you lift up so it doesn't make a huge cracking noise and it causes the bees to get startled. So here we go. Look at these guys. Look at all those bees. I'm going to take them and I'm going to set them down near the front of the hive so they can go back right in their front door there. And they're a little bit closer. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer here. Remove this lid. There we go. All right, so can we see here? Yeah, you guys got a good view. All right, I'm going to take this Swiffer sheet off of here. These little Swiffer sheets I put on to catch hive beetles. And you'll see it's also caught a few bees, so let's get them off of there if I can. Come on, girls. I know your feet are stuck. I'm not going to put them in there again. I'm so sorry. Come on. All right, there's one free. Anyway, these little black things you see are hive beetles. And they will destroy a hive if not put in check. So we need to dispense of them. And John, see if you can free that bee, will ya? What? I got a bee caught on a Swiffer up here. Do you think you could free her up so I can keep going? Might have to get a hive tool to help you. All right, so this one, oh, they're building this comb out pretty good. That's really great. So they're getting ready. Oh, they're actually, if you look in here, I can't see if you can see it, but they're starting to put sugar water in there. It's the shiny stuff inside that wax. But they're starting to fill this out nicely. Now I'm going to take these bees, and John, could you take this and just set it over there on the deck? My queen is not here. I don't think my queen is here. She usually would not be up there. So just go ahead and put it on a rack for me. So I have to take one out to be able to see what's happening here. So I can move things around. Okay. So they got some nice honey going on here, which is really great. So that's really good. So I got to make sure that I put a really good supply of honey on hive number, oh, I got one right on my face. See this, guys? Look at this one crawling right up here. Yep. But she can't hurt me, so it's no big deal. All right. You get used to having the bees all over you. As long as I have my equipment on, I'm not really too concerned about it. And the thing is, you got to move slowly because any real aggressive moves can really startle the bees and they don't like it. So this one's looking pretty good too. So I think as long as my queen is not on there, I'm going to just search this whole top box for my queen, and she's not on here. Now, a lot of beekeepers and a lot of different people really get concerned about just sort of taking bees and putting them inside of another hive because many times they'll fight or they'll go and decease the queen. because she smells different. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is going to be interesting to some people, and I have found that it works really, really well. So what I'm doing is I'm searching for my queen, because I don't want to accidentally, most likely she's down in the bottom with the brood, but you just never know. They have a mind of their own. When they see that there's fresh comb in places, a lot of times they'll come up, because they love fresh new comb. They'll come up and they'll start laying in it. But most of the time when you have a whole brood or a whole super box or a medium that is full of honey, that creates a block or a wall kind of that the queen doesn't pass. A lot of people use what are called queen excluders between their brood boxes and their honey boxes, supers, mediums, that's what those are called. But I choose not to, because I find that when they have to go through those little holes in the plastic, it damages wings, for one, and we don't want our bees not being able to fly real well. Whoops, they just jumped right off of there. And they haven't done anything on this one yet. Okay, so I'm thinking you girls go back down in there. I'm going to pull this frame because nothing's happened with it. All right, can you take this frame very carefully? We do have a little bit of comb here. Don't crush it. And just sort of set it aside for me. Thanks. Because I want to have as many decent frames that have a good amount of honey in it to transfer to that other one. And that one isn't good. Gonna do the same thing with this. Well, no, it's got some on one side. Okay, hold on. I'm having an issue with stuff dripping into my eyeballs. Can't see a thing. These suits get extremely hot, guys. And I mean really, really hot. And it's 60 degrees out here. And it's running down my face. That's how hot it gets. All right, so this, I'm going to pass on this one too. Get off, girls. Come on, off you go. All right, so that's drawn out a little bit too. Don't crush it. Both sides are drawn. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole box. I'm going to push all this honey that I've got toward the center. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crack the side of this box. Can you open the high five for me, please, John? Just get it ready, because I'm going to turn right around with this one in a minute. And I'm going to crack this open. I'm going to put some of the smoke in there. I think you guys can see. I'm not sure. Might have to back you up a little bit. There you go, I think. I don't know what that says. I think it's trying to get me to let somebody in, which I don't know. And that's not happening. I don't have time for that right now. So I'm going to take this, is it open? And take that lid right off. Grab that for me. I'm going to turn this camera. I'm going to turn it right over here, and I am just going to turn right around, and we're going to move this box. I'm going to give these guys the honey, but what I really need to do, you lift this for a second, quickly as you can, because I don't want these guys fighting. Because I'm going to smoke these guys really, really good down here. So the pheromone of their queen is covered. Now go ahead and put that on top. And I'm going to do the same thing with this box. so they can't smell the pheromone from their queen. And by the time that settles, all these bees should be cooperating just a little bit more.
Now you need those.
All right, yeah, go ahead and put this hive right back to, yeah, no, I want to leave those out. There's no honey on those, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
But you have
so
bees.
let's cover this back
You
up.
have bees on there.
Well, let me see those bees. They're not going to stay there. Let me bring this back where you guys can see what I'm doing here. Hopefully that's it. So I'm going to take these bees, and you can see there's quite a few on here. I'm just going to go, and I'm going to shake them down, and they're all over my feet. Oh, nice. Y'all be nice down there, because I don't have any boots on. My feet are covered with bees. And I don't really want to move. I got to step over here, I guess. I'll just shake you guys off. Now I'm learning to dance. Look at that. So hopefully these guys will get back in their hive. I got to try real hard not to step on them. You see them down here on the ground. All right, so cover that one up. Put the top back over, because we still have to add to that hive. And hopefully these guys will go back into their hive, whichever one it happens to be. All right, so now we're going to open up. What's that? Nope, not ready for that. That's not full yet. This is the last time we're going to be able to get in here, so I have to make sure that these guys are well supplied. All right, so my next project, just protect it from predator bees, please, because we don't want that honey stolen. So I'm going to take these Swiffer sheets off of here. Shake this out. And get off whatever you can, please. All right, we're going to give them a little of this to calm them down just a little bit. All right, girls, be nice now. All righty then. Get that Swiffer out. I'll hand that to you. Save what you can and get rid of the hive beetles. Okay? Yeah, that brush will help. Good deal. Okay, I'm going to need you in a minute, John, to take a frame from me. I have absolutely no qualms about this hive or the next 3 that we're going to be working on. Having a queen and being well taken. Whoop, a hive beetle. See if we can get that hive beetle. That hive beetle's going to go down in a hole. Little bugger. No, you're not getting away. Sorry. So I got to get some more mints out here, because the hive beetles don't like mints. Grandma's got candy. Candies! Come on, little hive beetles. So, reminds me of that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Candy, cookies, lollipops. Okay, so that's only for the hive beetles. Grandma's not creepy. I'm going to put these bees back down in there as much as I can. You want to grab that from me, please? Okay. I can't get on the other side of this hive, and I'm trying not to step on the bees behind me, so I'm trying real hard not to put a shadow across here so you guys can see. So this is where we're at with this hive. Hopefully, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We have a lot of honey here. This is great. This is what I wanted to see. I was really concerned whether we'd have enough honey for this hive. So I think, John, where we're heading next is I'm going to need, if you want to get the measurements for one of these hives eventually here, we need to get the candy board that you're going to use, because I'm going to have this hive almost ready to measure. So yeah, I think we're pretty good. There's two things of honey. Plus I'm pretty sure they got a ton down in the bottom. And I'm still feeding, so hopefully that'll make a difference. This one's just got a little bit. Y'all, girls, y'all better get moving. It's gonna get cold, ladies. Like I said, I'm gonna keep feeding them, so it's getting to the point where they don't have that honey stored up, they're done for. And they know it, that's the thing. Okay, and I just, like I said, I just took some for the other hive, but I might be able to, I've got some better hives that'll probably be able to supply this one a little bit better. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, let's see here. I've got to find the ones that have the least amount of honey in them. This one's not even really drawn, so let's, okay, that one, no good. All right, so this one here I'm going to pull, and this one here I'm going to pull, because they haven't even drawn out this comb yet. So I'm pulling both of those out. I'm going to push everything back toward the middle. Take a peek down in there. I see a lot of honey down in the middle there, so that's good. So now it looks like I have, I'm going to supply this hive first, because I've got, this is the best one out of the hives that I've been working on right now. So I need, ouch. Okay, I need four frames for this hive, and I think I need 3 for that other one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get into this hive. All right. Thanks for being with me and sharing this out, guys. I appreciate it. I'm trying to see the number that's on the top. My glasses fell down. Hold on. Let me see if I can get them up. Kind of hard to do inside of here. All right. We have, oh my gosh, really? We have 1,000 people in here. Well, I better give you a good show. Thanks so much for being in here, guys. I'm Grandma. I'm from Central New York. I am a beekeeper, and we are getting our bees ready for the winter. This is about one of the last days that I'm really going to be able to work these bees because it's getting so cold. Could you hand me the smoker, John? Thank you so much. So I'm going to take this little contraption here, you can see, and I'm going to put some of that down at the front of the hive, and it's going to calm these bees down. That way they go in and they'll eat lots of honey. And when their tummies are full, they can't sting because they can't bend in half. It also cuts off their communication because they can't smell the alarm pheromone, which smells like bananas. So if you're a beekeeper, your best bet is not to eat bananas before you start feeding your bees or doing anything with your bees. And let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and give these guys some smoke. And then I'm going to wait just a minute because I want that to penetrate down into the hive just a little bit. Bring you guys down just a little here. At least this direction I can see the screen. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up. And like I said, when I do this, it's put together with a glue called propolis that the bees make from a sap from the trees. And what I need to do is I need to push down on this and pry up so it doesn't make a huge noise and upset the bees. It's stuck over here, you can see. So I'm going to push down over here and lift up, and I release that. Oh, that breeze feels so wonderful. I'm so hot. So you can see some of the bees here, and this is some propolis around the side. It's the brown stuff, and this is probably propolis too. And so I'm going to put that down near the entrance so they can go back in. Now I've got to take this hive and I've got to make it so it has 2 deeps, or what are called brood boxes, which are where the babies are, and there is some honey down in there at this point. And I can only have 1 of these supers, or they're also called mediums, on top. So one of these has got to move somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this up between hive 5 and hive 4 because they don't have the right amount of honey. So that's where we're at with that. You should see some beautiful honey coming out of this. because this hive and the next one I'm going to get into after this are my best hives. These have been going since probably, I think, April or May, in that area. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these frames out. Could you please open the top of hive number 5 and be ready for a handoff? So we're going to do this quick, I think. Oh boy, they glue that together. All right, so I want to show you this really quick. We have a hive beetle trap, and these beetles will put slime. Hi guys, I'm videoing, okay? I can't answer your questions right now. I got 1,000 people on here. My little neighbor kids. So, but they really get interested when I get the Martian outfit on. So I have vegetable oil down in this trap, and these are the hive beetles that this has caught. And like I said, they will go ahead and slime all my honey and ruin my hives if I don't keep them under control. So now I've got hornets that are starting to come in here. Let me see if I can get you closer. See if what you can see. I've got hornets that are trying to get in the hive now. Everything else is covered, right? Except for this. Mm-hmm. All my honey. Because we've got a lot of predator bees showing up all of a sudden. Okay. So, okay, hold on a second. Gotta get this camera up. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna do a handoff to you if I can get this out. That is so heavy. Oh, there is some honey on there. Ooh, listen to him. Oh, it was stuck. That's what his problem was. All right, so I want you to take this one, and you can transfer this off to hive 5. Can you open hive 5 for me, please? See, it's got some honey on it, but we'll transfer that to 5 because that does not have as many bees. So I'm going to drop these bees off. Come on, girls, get off. Could you give me the brush, please? Y'all be nice to me, you hear? No craziness. Alrighty then. You can transfer that into hive 5, put it along one of the sides. How many frames do I need for 5?
I got 1 bee on here. Is
That's
that
okay? It's fine. How many more frames do I need for 5? Any clues?
At least 2 more.
2 more, okay. Let's give them 2 good ones here. All right. All right, so we'll put that in hive 5. Here you go. Don't squish the man. Be careful where you're grabbing it, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. Let's calm these guys down again. Everybody be nice to Mama, or I should say Grandma. Grandma loves you. I give you everything that you need. I even bring you candy. Yeah, I do. Okay, this one is not drawn out. You can see where they're just starting to draw this out right here. I'm going to pull that frame. Not happy with it. Can you pull that? Just don't crush that on the other side. Don't put it in there.
No, okay.
Okay, just set it aside. All right, because I only want good frames in here, and when we get down to the point where we've sorted all the honey out, then we'll go ahead and, okay, this one looks good. You need one more over there?
Yes.
All right, where's my brush? Got it. Okay, so I want you to put this in hive 5. All right, there you go. Now can you put hive 5 all back together? Thank you so much. Or at least cover it for now, and I'll start having you transfer to hive 4. We'll get that one situated. Everybody's got to have at least 70 to 90 pounds of honey to get it through the winter up here. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
Okay, I got this covered.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go around and feed afterwards. Just cover them up. Open 4, please. All right, so I'm going to have you, I don't want to transfer these bees. I want you to stick this one. I got hair in my mouth. Ugh. I've got hair that's super, super long and it goes everywhere. Okay, you ready? You're okay. You're okay. You don't have to do that. Here. Just grab the fins. 1, 2, there you go. Shove it down in there gently and carefully. So what I'm doing is I'm supplying my hives, guys. I've got big, big hives that have a lot of honey in them. And my bees need to eat the honey over the winter. Move you a little closer. That's exactly what I'm doing here. And I have to take and make sure that each one of my hives, my smaller hives didn't have enough time to make enough honey to get them situated with 60 to 90 pounds of honey. So these hives, I knew this was going to happen. So these bigger hives, I had them work harder because they have a bigger quantity of bees and I knew they could pull it off. So I am transferring honey into these other hives to make sure that they each have 60 or 70 to 90 pounds of honey in them. Because our temperatures in New York State are going to start dropping immensely. And I believe this is about the last day I was actually going to be able to do this for my bees. And we have worked so hard trying to keep all of our bees alive. And we're going to give them every chance we can get them for the winter. So, all right, look at that honey, guys. Isn't that beautiful? So we're gonna, is that the last one you need for that one? Mm-hmm. All right, then go ahead and, you know about bee space, right? Grab a hive tool, give them their bee space. That means to push them from the outside in just a little bit, so the space on both ends. Go grab a hive tool over in the box.
It's all set. I mean, they're good.
Okay, hold on. You got to push this together. You got them? That one's not together. You got to push them so they're all close together. All right, so next project. I think we need to go over, let's cover this one up. And we'll use these 3 as a bank, but we can't leave this open for right this second. Let's just cover it so nobody can get in there. Watch out, girlies. So I'm going to cover that up so there's only one entrance now. I got to get that beetle trap back in there too. So let's go over and we'll open up hive number 1. Let's see what they have. So we have hive number 5 and 4 with enough of everything. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to move this over here so that you can move around. Do not knock it down the staircase, please. All right. Okay, so next project. Gonna open this one up. Let's go ahead and give it some smoke at the front. And a little bitty hole down here somewhere. I can't see where the entrance is. The problem is I'm a grandma, I can't see close, and if I have glasses on, I can't see far away. So, gonna go ahead and take this off. We're gonna have a lot of things that need to be taken off the deck when we're done too. Well, no, because we're gonna have feeders on, so no, I guess not. But we can switch them up. There's lots of bees in the feeder. I'll just move that off. Right this second. They can all sit tight. All right, let's see how well you girls have done. I haven't checked on you guys in probably, a month or so. Most likely tonight, we will probably be treating our bees again. If I still have the energy, or we might wait till tomorrow. You can do that when it gets a little bit colder. And I'm going to put some of that in here. I'm going to make them behave themselves. All right, so we got lots of bees here. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right down to the front of the hive so that they can go in if they want to. Now this hive actually has the two brood boxes, and it also has the 1 super on it now. So this is the thing. If they don't have enough honey in here, I got to put honey in here, and I do have some in the third hive, so let's see what they've done. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer so you can get a better look. Gotta make sure we have enough honey because the bees eat it in the wintertime. I am going to be feeding them sugar. Uh-oh, this is not a good sign. All right, well, let's take that one out of there. This isn't a good sign at all. Okay, you want to put that on a rack somewheres?
Racks are full.
All right, so you want to put it in the box, make sure there's no bees in it? Well, you could put them in the box, hon. They'd be better in the box because they're attracting predator bees now. So I'm getting down to the point. Let me check something. All right, so now that I know that hive 1 is lacking, let's cover hive 1 back up for a minute. And we're going to go into our crazy hive. Is everybody ready? I left this one for last because this hive is slightly aggressive and doesn't always show me love. So let me see if I can get, there we go. Remove some of my shells around here. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I need a smoker lit. Do you have one? Oh, this one's a little bit. It's got just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to put some smoke at the front of this hive. And put that right down there. We're going to open up number 2. All right. Now see, oh, I did get it off. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I couldn't pull it off. And I got a feeder in here with sugar water, which we'll show you in the end. We get everybody situated. Now this hive here, it has your 2 brood boxes. It has 2 deep boxes. I can only leave this with 1 deep box. So whatever honey is in here has to be separated out into some of these hives. So I'm glad I got extra. I was really concerned whether I was going to be able to get my my bees through the winter, but with what I'm seeing, I think I'm okay. Okay, now I got a hornet. You're not going in there. Come on. Scram. See him? Oh, he's gone. Okay. I need a smoker. You got it? Where are you? Okay, you're lighting it? All right. Let's see what I can do with this one. Ah, it's got some. Okay. We'll get some in there. And we'll wait just a minute. Yeah, keep them going if you can, because I need a new one every little while. I just got this one. I'm good for now. You can set it over there on one. Okay. So like I said, these bees are a little more aggressive. So we kind of leave them alone as much as we can. And because they do not like me in here. To be honest with you, this hive has given me the scariest situation I had ever with my bees. I mean, it just kind of, let me go on the other side so you can see better. I'm casting the shadow across the hive. But, okay, I'm going to give you some beetle traps. Let's get rid of these. Well, it did catch quite a few beetles.
Yeah, it did.
So that's good.
So we can throw these away?
Yeah, they can be tossed.
Okay.
I mean, they caught some beetles, but I don't like the way they're catching the bees, so let's get all those, discard, make sure that you're getting rid of those hive beetles. Yeah. Because they're on there. Look around them and make sure that they're not, we'll put it that way. So this top box, I have got to pull the best honey out of here. Oh, I think we're going to be looking pretty good here. This is great. Okay, so now I'm going to have to walk all the way around this, unless you can help me out, John. Let's do a handoff over the hive. Could you open hive number 1 for me? And I want you to take, let's see, you got 2 in there. I want you to take out another frame, one that doesn't have, let me come help you. I need to open it, we need to get one out that doesn't have a lot of stuff on it, because it looks like this one's really, yeah, all right, so I need my brush. I think it's over by hive 3. You see it anywhere? Thank you. All right. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I appreciate you being with me. Just gonna brush these guys off with here. What I did is I put these in here to get a head start. I knew they weren't gonna have them all ready for the winter, but I did it so that they'd have a head start on some of this comb for the spring. So now I've got a collection of comb over here that's already started. So in the spring, my spring bees will have possibly a good start to getting me some honey faster, where if I hadn't have put them in there, I wouldn't even be this far. So, all right, so I can see that there's a little honey in here, but I'm still not happy with this frame, so let's just sort of... Okay, so don't crush any of this. Both sides have some good comb. And we got a hornet. Go away.
Which one's the hornet? Get your
head out of there. That one right there is a hornet. Scram, hornet, scram. All right, these guys are not going to let this go. They're like, hey, we've been working on this. We're not going anywhere. Come on, scram. All right. Take this and put it inside the box, but make sure nothing's digging into it.
Well,
can you do that? Or in the house, or underneath something? Put it underneath the screen. Yeah, lay it down on the top and then put that screen over it. That's fine. You can just set it with the other ones. Quick, before bees get in. There you go. Now, all those feeders, you didn't put them away, right? Don't, because I'm going to need them all. All right. Oh, I got to do a puzzle. Oh, this is going to be fun. I have to get off the deck to do a puzzle because I have to take my glove off. Oh, not good. Please, puzzle, stay there. Hopefully the bees are not following me. I can't see in the sun. Hey, I got it. Okay, let me see if I can get my glove back on. Glad I looked up when I did. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get my glove back on. We'll go back up. I don't have time to do puzzles in the middle of this. Oh, gotta get myself together correctly. I got bees everywhere up there. All right. Guys, when you're in your bee suit, see, right now I'm starting to feel a little bit hot and slightly headlight. So you gotta really watch that. Hey, John? I'm starting to have a little issue. Do you think you could get me a glass of cold water and you drink a little extra too? Because I'm feeling a little woozy. So, yeah, I'm getting real hot. Could you grab me a glass of cold water?
Yep.
And I'm going to come back down here in a minute and drink it, but I'm going to go back up in the meantime. Got too many bees out and about to... Whew, it's hot in this suit. Okay, thanks, honey. All right, so... I have, where was I? Before I had to run off and do puzzles. Okay, so hive tool. I had lost everything all of a sudden here. Did it fall somewhere? Okay, great. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me move this lid out from underneath my feet. Now I got bees at my face. Let's see here. All right. Where was I? Sorry, guys. Gotta play by the rules, right? All right, so we do have some honey in here. It's not a lot, though. I'm gonna get the very best ones. No, take it down. You might have to just mess around with the hives for a minute while I get a drink. Because, well, I'll just take them down there. They'll just have to watch me take a drink for a second. I gotta come down there. Because I can't come near, I can't take my screen down with those bees. There is no way. All right. Okay, I gotta have a little drink of water, guys. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Yeah, when you start feeling dizzy in your suit or your stomach starts hurting, you either need to get out of it or you need to get some cold water fast. And that's where I'm at. And I'm getting out of breath too, so. Just give me a second. It's so hot. Okay. Oh, that feels better. So where I'm at now, let's go back up. Did you drink some water? Go drink some of that water so you don't have your leg cramp problem. Hold on one second. Hornet, where? Yes, those are all hornets. They are coming in droves because we have these hives open. And now we gotta move quick here. All right, we got some honey in this one. I think I want to find ones that are like totally full. All right, these are good. They still have time to fill those out. Okay, this one, we just clean that off with the brush, get the bees off of it, put that away. Can you get past the camera? I got a hornet on my hand. Okay. All right, this one isn't any good either. So you might as well put this one away. Okay, there's no bees on that. Put that one away. Okay, so these ones actually have some honey in them. So I'm going to move this to the middle. I'm going to pull these Swiffer sheets out of the bottom here. I'm going to try. You think you could help me yank those out of there? I've got bees on my fingers.
What am I yanking?
Yeah, let's get those Swiffers out. You lift these up and get them out of your way. Pull them right out of there. Get the bees off. Alright, so I put those ones that don't have as much honey in them. Okay, watch the feet of the tripod. That don't have as much honey on them. I'm going to put them right here in the middle. And I'm going to take and put a whole bunch of honey from this other hive over here. I'm going to find some good ones. And we're going to transfer those off. Now they usually take and build their honey from the center out. So the best honey in this is going to probably be right in here. So let me go ahead and pull one of these from the center. It's a little hard to get them out when you haven't pulled the frame. But I got so many frames just hanging everywhere right now. And this whole situation is bad because there's so many predator bees around and kind of just inviting them to have a party because they're going to want to take all the honey my bees have gotten. But like I said, this is the last day. It's my last chance to do this. And it's either let them take what they're going to get while I got them open. Okay, so I'm going to transfer this one over. Or take a chance on losing all my hives. So it is what it is. I'm going to just do it and move on. And pray real hard. So you guys stick around for the winter and see if my bees made it. In New York State, we have a loss rate in the winter of about 50%. Okay, can you give me a brush? Do you have one? You have the brush? Right back here somewheres. On the rail, I believe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So we got to get all these bees off of here because I don't want to put them in the other hive. I'd like these guys to stay right where they are. So you guys can go transfer over to the other hive. And then I need to find more here. Okay, so what was our, where are we at? 5 and 4 are set, right? I think 5 and 4 are set. We still got 3 frames too many on hive 3, I think. So, worst comes to worst, we end up with some honey, but I prefer not to do that. I'd rather leave everything I can for the bees. Now, could you center those for me, John? See if you can get those centered. I'm just going to keep transferring these over. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this honey out of here that you see, and I'm putting it into another hive because this hive actually has too much honey for the winter. And the taller the hives are, the less heat they can create. So we want to make sure that they're nice and warm. Okay, got a bee. Ah, look at that, guys. Here's something you don't see all the time. See that bee? It just stung my glove. Now watch what's going to happen. There's the stinger. Now she's got, her insides are coming out. And it's not going to go well for her from now on. She has just made a very drastic decision. Although, I didn't feel it. So, I like my gloves. Could you give me the smoker, please? Alright, so we still have to get some of these off of here. What do we got going here? My hand's sticking to everything. So this whole situation, how many did we say we had over there? 3? We got to keep the very best ones. Okay, so I need one here. Yep. All right. Could you get another hive tool for me and just peek in there? And I want to see if there is one more that, you go back over to this hive. One more that is kind of a weak frame. If it's a weak frame, we'll probably have to pull it. Let me see what we've got in here first. So if we've got full frames, I want to keep those in with the bees. Let's see what we have. We have got stuff on this one. So I guess maybe I got to go into the next layer, see what they've got down there. Because I want to keep the ones that are the fullest in here. Okay, so that's a good one. Okay, do you have one over there that is really, really sparse? Oh man, is that stuck? They glued that. Wow. Do you have a frame on the other side in Hive 1 that is kind of sparse? You wanna? Did you find a Hive tool to look?
No, I didn't.
Okay, there's another one in the box over there.
Yeah, I know. I can't find it.
You can't find it? Okay, take this one for now. See if you can pull out one that's weak. Never mind, I'll go to it. He's looking for the Hive tool. Here.
You want to pick out a weak one?
Yeah, I want to pick one out that has less honey because I've got one over here that's really, really good. And I want to see if we can just keep the good ones. Come on, you. Yeah, that one's good. Oh, I keep them apart. Use the Hive tool. This one here, maybe? I think that one. Yeah, we're going to pull that one. It doesn't have as much honey on it. You are going to have to dust that off and get that thing in the house because you're going to have bees all over the place if you don't. They might even chase you.
I'm taking this?
Yeah,
in the
we're gonna either put it in the house or in that box right there. But we got to get the bees off first. So dust that off. I'm gonna take the crew over here with me.
This doesn't have honey on this.
I know, that's why I'm grabbing this one that has the honey on it. This one has a decent amount of honey, so we're grabbing this one. We got to get this trap off of here. just getting down to the point where I thought I wasn't going to have enough frames, and now I got too many. All right, so you guys, off you go. Come on, ladies. Where's that brush? Lost the brush again. There we go. Moving between too many hives. You usually do one hive at a time, but with this situation, you have to just keep. Okay, you can put that in number 1. Okay, does that finish number 1?
Yes.
All right, so now what we got is we're gonna have to pull this whole box off. Now, this is the problem with this situation. We're gonna have hornets coming in droves. As soon as I take these things off and set them aside, you gotta cover them, John. You got that screen?
Yeah. Screen? No.
I think it dumped over the side of the deck. So I'm gonna set this on hive 4 for right now.
You mean, so you don't want this on, you want the screen?
No. I need the screen on the top of that thing I just pulled.
Where?
Right there on 4. Okay, so now these guys look like they're pretty situated down in here. Let me pull this one out. Looks a little bit empty. So we want to keep the best. That looks good. Okay, we're ready to close hive number 3 then. You are ready for the winter, my dear. Let's put these hive traps back in here. Let me get my bees out of the way. Come on, girls. All right, let's close this hive up. Where is my lid? There we go. All right, these guys are situated for the winter. We'll rate this minute as far as we can go. So, let's see where we're at. So we got hive number 2 all torn apart here. So we're down to 2 and 1. Number 2 needs this lifted off of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these frames, if you could do that, and put them in that box over there, and we're going to pull this shell off. Because we can't leave any of this. Hive number 1 was totally finished, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
now this is going in hive 2, or hive 4.
Yeah, try to get the bees off before you put it in there. Here. You need that? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of this suit pretty soon. I'm not feeling so hot. It's just too warm. So let's try to do this somewhat quickly because I think just do it quick.
Take the honey? Don't
Yeah,
take
just
the
take
bees?
it. Take it.
Well, it's got bees.
Yeah, well, here's the brush if you need it. I'm just feeling a little bit dizzy. And okay, guys, I love you all, but I'm going to cut this short. I am okay. I just need to use wisdom, and I need to get out of this suit.
You got a bee on